Can we start?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to all the shareholders and to the directors who have joined us today for the EGM. So the quorum is there, sir. May I request the chairman to please open the meeting?
Dear members, a very good afternoon to all of you. To start with, I will apologize for this 7-8 minutes of delay for some technical reasons. As the requisite quorum being present, I now call the meeting to order. On behalf of the bank and the board of directors, I extend a very warm welcome to you all to this extraordinary general meeting of the bank. Let me now welcome all the directors of the bank who are attending the meeting through video conferencing, and I'll request them to introduce themselves one by one to the members. I'll start with myself. I am Prakash Chandra, Chairman of the bank and also Chairman of the Audit Committee. I am also a member of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee as well as Nomination and Remuneration Committee. I am participating this meeting through video conferencing from my residence at Noida, UP. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is Rajiv Ahuja. I'm the Executive Director of the bank. I'm participating in this meeting through video conferencing from our corporate office in Mumbai.
Good afternoon. This is Vijay Mahajan. I am non-executive director of the bank and also a member of the Capital Raising Committee, the Stakeholders Relationship Committee, and the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. I am participating in this meeting through video conferencing from my residence at Delhi.
Thank you, directors. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all the members. I'm Neeti Arya, Company Secretary of the bank. The chairman of the audit committee, along with the members of the stakeholders relationship committee and nomination and remuneration committee, as authorized, are present at this meeting. I also wish to inform the members that representatives of the stat auditors, Messrs. Hari Bhakti and Company LLP Chartered Accountants, and representatives of the secretarial auditors, Messrs. Alvin J and Company, practicing company secretaries, are attending this meeting through video conferencing. In view of the situation arising due to COVID-19 global pandemic, social distancing is a norm to be followed. MCA and SEBI, via their respective circulars, permitted the holding of EGM through video conferencing and dispensed personal presence of the members at the common venue during the EGM. And this EGM is being held in compliance with the said circulars. Accordingly, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members is not available for this EGM. In accordance with these circulars, the notice of the EGM has been sent on August 21, 2020, only by electronic mode to those members whose email addresses are registered with the bank or depository participants. The notice of EGM was also made available on the bank's website, CDSL's website, and also on the website of the stock exchanges, that is BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited. With the permission of the members, I take the notice of EGM along with the explanatory statement as read. Members may also note that as per the aforesaid circulars, the inspection document as mentioned in the notice of EGM is available with the bank for inspection through electronic mode during the EGM. I would like to take you through certain points regarding participation at the meeting. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance by background noise and ensure smooth conduct of the EGM. During the EGM, if any member faces any technical issue, he may contact the helpline number mentioned in the notice of the EGM. Members are hereby informed that the transcript or video of this EGM shall be published on the website of the bank after the EGM. Now I request our chairman to address the members. Sir, please.
and the Board of Directors, I extend a very warm welcome to you all to this extraordinary general meeting of our bank. This extraordinary general meeting, that is the EGM, has been of the RBL Bank, has been called to approve the issue and allotment of equity shares on preferential basis, that is the preferential allotment to identified investors in the August 2020. I hereby confirm that the bank has made all efforts feasible the circumstances to enable the members to participate and vote on the items being considered in this EGM. The facility to join this EGM through video conferencing has been made available to the members on first come, first served basis. The bank has availed services of Central Depository Services India Limited, that is CDSL, for facilitating voting through electronic means as an authorized e-voting agency for the purposes of this EGM. The attendance of the members through video conferencing shall be counted for the purposes of quorum as per the Companies Act 2013. I would like to conclude and once again request all of you to take precautions and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our Executive Director, Mr. Rajiv Ahuja, to apprise the members about the proposed business item for today.
Dear shareholders, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the extraordinary general meeting of the bank. I would like to thank you for joining us for today's meeting. I hope all of you are healthy and safe and stay that way. In our last meeting, the MD and CEO had briefly spoken about our focus on balance sheet protection, risk mitigation, and our resolve to remain well capitalized with adequate liquidity. I'm happy to share that we have proposed to raise 1,566 crores through the preferential allotment route from marquee domestic and international investors. This is the 9th capital raise for the bank since we began in 2011. And the investment by such marquee domestic and international investors in our journey ahead is a show of great confidence in the institution we have all built. The proposed fundraise will strengthen the bank's balance sheet, while at the same time allow us to further accelerate our investments in enhancing our capabilities and delivery platforms, both in digital and physical infrastructure. This capital also enables us to continue investing in the growth of our franchise and positions us extremely well to capture opportunities that may arise due to the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our long-term strategy is to be a significant player in the retail landscape with an emphasis on credit cards and financial inclusion businesses. Our endeavor is to continue to invest in these businesses as they gain size and scale to create and add value for our stakeholders. Our bank has demonstrated stability and satisfactory performance even in these challenging times. We are a financially sound institution with robust risk management architecture and strong technology-led customer focus, which will hold us in good stead in the long run. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our esteemed shareholders who have supported and stood by us. And I wish you and your families a healthy and safe future. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This extraordinary general meeting of the members of RBL Bank Limited is hereby called to approve the issue and allotment of equity shares on preferential basis, that is the preferential allotment, to the identified investors as mentioned in the EGM notice dated August 20, 2020. Now we start with the question answer session. We have 3 members who have registered themselves as speakers. The names of the members who have registered themselves as speakers shall be announced one by the moderator. The speaker would be thereafter unmuted by the host. To start speaking, the speaker is requested to click video on button. If the speaker is not able to join through video for any reason, the speaker can speak through audio mode also. If there is a connectivity problem at the speaker's end, the next speaker would be asked to join, and once the connectivity improves of the previous speaker, he will be given a chance to speak once the other registered speaker have completed their turn. I would request the speakers to be brief and not to repeat the questions and points made by the earlier speakers. Now we invite questions from the members who have registered themselves as speakers one by one on the proposed special business.
Our first speaker is Mr. David Prabhakar Timothy Charles. Mr. Timothy Charles has not joined. Our next speaker is Mr. Dhananjay Dadasaheb Pomje. Mr. Pomje. Mr. Pomje. Mr. Dhananjay Pomje.
Sir, can you unmute yourself and then speak? Maybe move on to the next person.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
So we'll call him again.
Okay. Our next speaker is Mr. Nikhil Khoth. Mr. Nikhil Khoth has not joined. So we'll again go to Mr. Dhananjay Pomje. Mr. Dhananjay Pomje.
I think there is some technical glitch at his end and we are not able to hear him. Sir, and the other participants, if you need any queries, questions, you may please write to us on the investorgrievances@rblbank.com ID and we shall be happy to respond to your queries. Moving on with the proceedings now, we have tried, since we didn't have the queries today, I request you to please send us the queries on email, investorgrievances@rblbank.com. As per the applicable provisions of the Companies Act, the bank had made arrangements for remote electronic meeting, which was open from Wednesday, September 9th to Friday, September 11th. If you have not done the remote e-voting, you may please do it now. The bank is also providing e-voting facility at the EGM for those members who have not exercised their right to vote through remote e-voting. Please note that the board has appointed Mr. Alvin D'Souza, practicing company secretary, as the scrutinizer to scrutinize the voting and remote e-voting process in a fair and transparent manner. The voting will be scrutinized by Mr. D'Souza and the result of remote e-voting and voting at the EGM will be consolidated and the final results on the resolution as set out in the notice of EGM shall be declared within 48 hours from the conclusion of this EGM. In case you have not cast your vote by remote e-voting and wish to cast your vote now, you can do so during the EGM. The instructions for e-voting during the EGM is same as the instructions mentioned for remote e-voting in the notice of EGM. The e-voting on the resolution as set out in the notice of EGM will be kept open for 15 minutes from the time we close this meeting. The proceedings of the EGM and e-voting results shall be intimated to stock exchanges along with scrutinizer's report and simultaneously shall also be published on the website of the bank and CDSL. All the compliances with respect to EGM shall be adhered to by the bank. With this, I give my sincere thanks to all of you for your attendance at the EGM. Thank you members and directors for participating. We are closing the meeting now.
concentrate.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Those are the